Disney's Coco has its final trailer out before it launches right before Thanksgiving. Is it enough to sell you on the idea of another Dia de los Muertos movie?
You, my boy, are meant to be a musician. I must follow my heart.
I am trying to save your life.
Nice kitty.
Miguel, something's mattered more than music.
Sorry. We may have our differences, but nothing's more important than family. I'm proud we're family!
There's a lot more color than that one than the other ones.
It's a very colorful
We're seeing
movie.
all of these different painting and art styles. I did mention facetiously, or I should have been more facetious about it, that there is another Day of the Dead movie, and that is The Book of Life. It was released a few years ago. I think there is room for more than one Day of the Dead movie. I mean, it'd be weird if I were like, there's room for only one Christmas movie. And that movie is Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
All other movies are canceled. That's a little silly.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie though, so.
I've changed my mind. The only movie is Christmas with the Cramps.
Oh no.
It's a really bad movie. So yeah, I think there is room for more than one Day of the Dead movie, for
Absolutely, and we're talking about that time of year. I think, first of all, Pixar can do no wrong anyway. I mean, almost any Pixar movie I'm probably gonna see opening day, and I think a lot of people agree with me on that. But when you're talking about something like this, like a family movie, something that's more accessible, I think for a lot of people in the country, I think it's a good idea.
I am into this idea. I haven't seen it yet, but I have friends who are in the movie critic circles who have seen it. Friends of Mexican descent specifically who said they love it. Brought tears to their eyes seeing a kid that looked like their brother when they were growing up and seeing values from their culture reflected. I can't speak to it personally because it's not my culture. I can only admire it. I can only look on, but to me, that was a promising thing to hear.
Absolutely. I mean, we live in a melting pot, and I think it's important to tell all the different stories, and especially nowadays in entertainment, we're really trying to tell everyone's story and really highlight every culture that we can, which I think is a great thing that we're doing nowadays. We should do it more. So for Pixar to do that in an accessible way for children and adults, I think it's great for families.
Yeah, I agree.
And it does look beautiful. I mean, it looks colorful and fun.
Well, previously I had mostly just seen the skeletons and maybe like the dark tomb area that Miguel goes into, and there were some colors and there were flame-colored, I think, petals or leaves. But I liked the paint style that seemed to have come to life.
Yeah, and I hate to say that I think a lot of people nowadays look at that and they're like, oh, it's that time of year where everyone paints their faces that way. And a lot of people probably don't know why.
Isn't it a little bit past that time though?
It is, but you know, like honestly, even from my perspective, all of a sudden, Nina Dobrev's painting her face in that way. And you're like, you want people to know why they're doing it, where it comes from, the history behind it. And this movie, I think, from the trailer anyway, shows the history of it and with a lighthearted story behind it.
Well, we can hope so. We don't know yet for sure. Audience, do you have faith in Coco? It will be out November 22nd. The rest of us who aren't film critics will find out then. Please let us know what you think below, and please like and subscribe for more.